Hi friends, Mickey from Figma here. Figma just dropped a new update that gives you the ability to edit vector nodes with a box transform. I'm here to explain what that means and how it can help out your design process. So let's go. Previously in Figma, if I have a rectangle and I'm trying to create this bow tie shape, I would need to move these 2 points independently of each other. I could select them both. However, when I move them, they would move in tandem in the same direction. Now, what can be done with the box transform in vector objects, when I select those 2 points, there is now a box around that. So you can see here, there's like a blue box. When I select those 2 points, I can begin moving this one closer. And now I'm going to hold down the Option key. The Option key is going to scale those from the middle, making it much easier for me to create that bow tie. What that means too is when I select these multiple points and I begin to move this, notice I move this without holding down the Option key, the Alt key if you're on Windows. Now I'm holding down the Option key. You can see that I can then scale that out from the sides or from the bottom, and that's going to give me more control over symmetry. Let's say I wanted to select these 4 points and I wanted to maybe rotate them and or scale them. I'm going to scale them while holding down the Option key and the Shift key. It's the Alt key and the Shift key if you're on Windows, and you can see I can move that around. It's giving me much more control in the expressiveness of these vector points. I can move them together and scale or resize their position relative to one another. Previously in Figma, when I would select those points, I can only move them in one direction. If I wanted to, I would have to individually map those points out, and it creates inaccuracies. I'm not able to easily maintain the symmetry in the same way, but now what I can do is have greater control over that as well. Let's take a look at another example. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to draw out a star. I'm going to give it some additional points. I'm going to double click inside. Here I can draw to select all of those inside points. Another thing that you can do is pull up the lasso tool. So the shortcut key for that is Q, and I can select all of those points. Now, when I move my cursor over the edge, you can see while holding down Shift and Alt, I can have it grow beyond. I can also rotate those points. I can then scale them back in. How cool is that? Hopefully you found this helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions in the comments. And as always, happy designing.